Hello everyone, today I'd like to show you my Sailor Moon collection. Most of these things I got as a child. Some of these things I've picked up as an adult, but without any further delay, let's get started. First thing is this Sailor Moon doll that I got when I was little. She is very well played with. She doesn't have her tiara anymore, like the pieces broke off and part of it's still embedded in her forehead. She has like human hair ties in her hair because the rubber band snapped probably, and I lost her little odongo pieces. She doesn't have her choker anymore either, but she does have her wand still and her gloves. She does have her stand, and she still has her boots, but her knees no longer snap. Oop, there goes the wand. But she doesn't have snapped knees anymore. I played with her a lot, so that's probably why. She doesn't have earrings or anything. No earrings. But there's the back of the doll. She actually, considering how much I played with her, her hair is still in like really good condition. It's not all ratty, unlike some of the other dolls you'll see. Next I have Sailor Mercury. Forgive the sunlight in the background. This is the only place I have really to film. But she still has her tiara, as you can see. She doesn't have like blue hair, it's like black for some reason. I don't know. It was a weird time in the 90s, I guess. But she has all her accessories, and her knees still lock and stuff. So, but she has her gloves and her boots. She also has her stand. And she does have her wand. There we go. Next is Sailor Mars. Her hair's a lot worse off than Usagi's and Ami's. It's very much a rat's nest at this point. But what's different about this one is that her tiara is clear, and if you raise her arm up, her jewel lights up. So she's not one of the original dolls with the golden tiara, but she has all of her accessories and stuff. Her shoes are a little weird, but I guess that's to help keep them on her feet. Her knees still snap and stuff, and she still has her stand, which is a little bit different than the others, just because she's wearing heels. And she also has her wand. And then we have Jupiter, who, like Mars, also lights up, but unfortunately I think her battery's died. Yeah, her battery's dead. So her gem doesn't light up, but hers lit up much brighter than Mars. Her hair's really thin in the back, also really frizzy. I think I recently tried to brush her hair, trying to make it a little bit nicer, and like when I brushed it, her hair just sort of snapped and was awful. So, but being roughly 20 years old now, probably closer to 15. But she has her stuff, there are her shoes and stuff. And she also has her and her transformation wand. And then I have Venus. She fell out of her stand. Who is like Sailor Moon and Sailor Mercury with the gold tiara. I think I got her much later than I did all the others because she is in much better condition than the others. The only thing is I am missing her wand, but her hair is sort of thin, but she has platinum blonde hair. And there are her shoes. I think they look much nicer than Ray's, Sailor Mars's. They all have kind of weird faces. They don't have noses, but... And then I have my very first Sailor Moon doll ever that I bought, who is in the worst condition possible. And that is Sailor Chibi Moon. As you can see, she has regular human hair ties in her hair. She's missing her tiara. She does have earrings. She's a different mold than the others. And her clothes are made differently and stuff. And she doesn't have her gloves anymore. She does have her boots. And her moon rod. And then I have Pluto, who is completely inaccurate, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. She does have her garnet rod. And her tiara. She does have her earrings still, but her hair is an absolute disaster. These were really well played with as a kid. But her uniform is silver. I'm not entirely sure why. And there's her boots and stand. And then the last doll I have is Princess Serenity. Her headpiece is, of course, breaking at this point. It's super loose. The elastic is super old. She still has her odongo, and that's what the odongo looked like. It was really bad. But as you can see, the rubber band is breaking, and that's kind of gross, to be honest. She does have the crescent moon on her forehead. And this is her outfit. It's not very well fitting. When I was little, I noticed that like her top liked to slip off quite a bit. She has this lace bow, I guess, on the back for her dress. And there's the bottom of her dress. And they're her really ugly shoes. I'm assuming they're a recast of Mars's, or this is the original and Mars came second, but I think she had a bracelet at one point, but I don't remember. It's been so long. One thing I noticed is her earrings are actually not hers. They're the Dark Moon Clan's, Black Moon Clan's earrings. So like the Wicked Lady doll would have these, and Rubius and all that. They would have those earrings. As far as other toys that I got when I was little, one of the first toys I got was her brooch. And this is the original brooch, and it has like the necklace and all that. But this is the US release of it, so when you open it up, it has the wrong inside of her compact. It's wrong, and it has this old Sailor Moon logo and stuff, and if you press the crystal, and then I have her Cutie Moon Rod, and this is actually like one of the first things I ever bought with my own money. I was like 11 when I got it. And these buttons, I don't know if this still works. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But if you press the first button, it does this. Oh, yeah, if you move it, it just kind of knocks it out of place. And then the second button, that one, there we go. That one sometimes stops and goes, but this is fairly old. And then the last button. And then one of the last things I ever bought when I was young, I actually remember getting this. I got it from Toys R Us, but it is the Luna Sphere. Luna P. It's actually, if I take her off the stand, it's actually it's a jewelry box. And there's the mirror. And you can open it up inside, and those two pieces slide around. But this is supposed to make noise, but the batteries have long since been dead. But the eyes glow, and she makes a meowing noise. And it was supposed to have a sensor, so it sensed when you walked by. But it is a cute little jewelry box. These are in no particular order, but I do have the the Sailor Moon SH Arts figure. I have her in the Moon Tiara action pose. She did come with Luna, but I'm not entirely sure what happened to her. This sits on my shelf all the time, so I must have like accidentally just knocked her off my shelf, and I just can't seem to find her anymore. But she did come with Luna. She does have lots of different faces, and she has a few different hands, including her moon rod. And she's super poseable, and I love her a lot. Like, even her hair is poseable. You can move her hair around and stuff. Oop. Well, or you could just completely knock her hair out. And then I have Sailor Jupiter. I have Sailor Jupiter. Right now she's in her Jupiter Thunder pose. But she's also super poseable. Her hair rotates and stuff. I just thought this was a more interesting pose for her than anything else. Her chest moves and all that. This is Sailor Moon, and it has her, Sailor Jupiter, and it has her symbol on it. But those are the only two SH FiguArts figures I have. The last little figure I have is actually most likely a bootleg. I got this at a convention several years ago, and she was only like $12, which was sort of suspicious, but I absolutely adore Black/Wicked Lady, depending on your dub of choice. But I absolutely love her, so I don't really care that she's a bootleg. I wish she was the legit thing, but she probably isn't. She is absolutely my favorite character in Sailor Moon, like, of all time. And she just sort of lays there. And it's great. I love her so much. The last couple things I have are actually keychains. I bought this one at my last NecoCon, and I have actually turned it into a necklace. This was actually really, really expensive, all things considering, but it is Chibiusa's time key that she took from Pluto. And it's gold, and it's fairly heavy, but I do have it as a necklace right now, and it makes a wonderful necklace. But then I have Chibiusa with Luna P, and this was actually a gift, a Christmas present from one of my friends. Chibiusa is actually my favorite character in Sailor Moon. I really don't care that the old English dub made her into such a brat. I absolutely adored her because she had cute pink hair. I bought this from a small little convention at like a college, and it's Chibiusa sitting on Luna P, and it's just the keychain. She's a little dirty because she's attached to my wallet, so she sits around and stuff, but I'd rather have this one that I bought on my wallet than the one that my friend bought me, just because I like keeping the things my friends give me. Chibiusa, and she's actually wearing pretty much the same outfit. The other one she has long sleeves, and this one she has short sleeves. But it's pretty much the same one. It's from Sailor Moon, the second season of Sailor Moon. So I also have these glass frosted glasses with Sailor Moon on them. This one has Sailor Moon, Sailor Jupiter, Chibiusa, and Sailor Mercury. And then I have this one which has Tuxedo Mask and Luna, Sailor Moon. And then it has Mars, Mercury, and Venus. And then this last one just has the inner Senshi with Jupiter, Mercury, and there's Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, and Sailor Venus. Pretty much all I have Sailor Moon wise to show. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.